¿Lastimado en un accidente automovilístico o en un accidente de trabajo?
¿Está preocupado por su salud e ingresos debido a su accidente?
¿Inquieto por el futuro de su familia?
No está solo. Llame a las oficinas legales de Maldonado y Corbett para una consulta gratis. Infórmese antes de que sus derechos sean violados.
En las oficinas legales de Maldonado y Corbett le atenderemos 100% en su idioma.
Y recuerde, somos hispanos, somos humanos
y tenemos derechos.
Vea nuestro anuncio en el Nacional.
Out. I think that the time for apologizing has passed. I think at this point, as we addressed during the press conference, we're looking specifically for a federal investigation to be undertaken by the Department of Justice, but additionally, we're going to pursue our claims civilly. Based on my experience, individuals are hesitant to admit when they're wrong. Culpability is something that's difficult to obtain, but I also think when attorneys get involved and start pushing the process and asking questions, that leads to change. That leads to change in policy, that leads to changes in training, and that ultimately can save the next individual from suffering a similar fate.
What is the big difference between what happened in Missouri and what happened here? And you have over there a big reaction in the community, and here practically nobody has done anything or say nothing about this crime.
Well, the situation that you had in Ferguson, Missouri, I think was very unique. From my understanding of the situation, you have a large population of African Americans who are, I would say, fairly recent, maybe within the past 10 to 15 years to the community, and you still have a infrastructure within the city of Ferguson that is predominantly white, and so you have this concern from the population in Ferguson that you have individuals policing them that know nothing about them. There is always that difference, but then there are specific instances in Ferguson where citizens were being targeted, pulled over without cause, and so I think it's one of these situations that things have boiled over to the point, and what happened with Mr. Brown basically caused it to spill over. No, I don't think so. I think, one, I don't, as much as I may be a rebel rouser, I don't always call individuals to violence. I think that you have seen a very cautious and respected approach as far as citizens in the community. The Rodriguez family has had multiple individuals reach out and contact them and indicate their support for the family. But my preference in all situations would be that individuals not take to the streets. I can understand peaceful protests, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that the citizens in Ferguson did that. But ultimately, you have different situations that result in different approaches.